Guys, I want to tell you a story about a man who I met in Malaysia, and he told me that his wife or his girlfriend, I don't remember, she cheated on him with a man who was less handsome, less wealthy, less everything. He was literally a bum on the street. She cheated on him even though this guy was a doctor. He was wealthy, he was stable, he was emotionally everything there. A good guy, like a good guy. We see this all the time in high profile cases, celebrities, football players, millionaires. Nobody is impervious to this. We see them in divorce courts all the time, or we hear stories about cheating. Men, women cheat. It's not just women who do this. A very common misconception that men have is that they think, look, as long as I'm providing financially, as long as I am there for the kids, I'm a good husband, I put food on the table, I take care of myself, X, Y, and Z, it doesn't make sense for her to leave me. And yeah, it's true. All of these things are important, and please continue doing them. However, there's another important component that feeds a woman's soul that you were providing at the start of the relationship, but then as your relationship, became more of a long-term, stable family, marriage, etc., you stopped providing that. Now, before we continue, click that like button and subscribe. Why are you not subscribed yet? Thank you. Let's continue. You have to understand that a woman isn't attracted to you. She's attracted to the emotions that you provide her with. She's attracted to the feeling that she gets when she's with you. By the way, I'm using the word attraction, not love. There's a big difference between love and attraction. I think I made a video about this. But when we're talking about attraction and desire, that's not prompted by stability. That's not prompted by how safe you make her feel. Attractions, core ingredients, are something very different. Novelty, unpredictability, mystery, everything that you were doing at the start of the relationship. She did not know whether she had you. She did not know if you were interested in her or another girl. This chase, this mystery. Emotions. Once you stop feeding that emotional flow, once you switch off that emotional tap, it's really hard for that same attraction to be maintained. And again, like I said, a woman needs those emotions to be fulfilled. That's why women cheat on their millionaire husbands with a pool boy, with a gardener boy, because the gardener boy is giving her attention, he's flirting with her, he's making her feel beautiful and sexy, and all of those emotions that she felt when she was with the millionaire at the very start. That millionaire might not have even been providing those emotions initially, but because he has good pre-selection, because he has the looks, the resources, his status, like everything that was around him, that was attractive to her. That was feeding her emotional tap. But once that status and once that stability, like after a while, it all just fades into, okay, this is normal. By the way, this isn't just women, this is men as well. This is why men cheat with their secretary, because the cute secretary with her little skirt is laughing at his jokes, is making him feel like a man again, while the wife at home in a frumpy outfit, no makeup, possibly has put on weight, etc. Now, there's lots of ways that you can go about this, keeping that spark alive, keeping that attraction, keeping that mystery, that novelty, that unpredictability. It's a very much of a case-by-case thing. But a good kind of guide is, how was it at the start of the relationship? Right? At the start of the relationship, it's likely that she wasn't the only woman in your life. You had the option. You were at least surrounded by other women. Okay? You weren't always available. You weren't living together. She didn't know everything about you. Now, a woman should never, even if you're in a married relationship, you're monogamous, a woman should never feel that she is the best that you can do. A woman should never feel that you are closed off to other women. This is something that also happens in the animal kingdom, healthy competition anxiety. From an evolutionary perspective, women like a man who is surrounded by other females. I always say a married man is a vetted man. And it makes sense because in a woman's brain, she's thinking, okay, if all of these women are interested in him, that means he has desirable traits that I could potentially benefit from. Being a man that is attractive to other women, that is able to communicate with other women, that is able to, in a very safe but a subtle way, kind of flirt with other women, it gives the man social proof that women are attracted to. And like I said, in the animal kingdom, you have the guppy fish, the molly fish, the Japanese quail, even the fruit fly, a little freaking fruit fly. When there's more females around the male, the fruit fly or the guppy fish, they're more likely to want to mate with this male. And I see this play out in my own relationship. I always tell my fiance, I'm like, babe, when there's other women flirting with you in the gym, I want to know about it. Like, tell me. This feeds, like, I literally want to pounce on him when I know that other women find him desirable. He thinks I'm crazy. Does that mean I'm broken? I don't know, but that's just how it is in my head. And I'm very honest with him about it. The idea that no other woman is attracted to my man, I'm like, oh, no. Anyway, another thing that makes a man extremely attractive is when a man has a sexy hobby. A sexy hobby is a term that was coined by Rivellino. Essentially, it's a hobby that makes you stand out among other men, makes you different. And ideally, it should show your strength, your dominance, your intellect, your ability to interact and dominate a room. You need to understand that a woman is always comparing you to the next guy. Always, always, always. So when you notice that your woman has become a little bit distant, she's not as friendly or as sweet as she was before, it's because she is comparing you to somebody else and she's like, I wish he was like this. If you have any questions, if you're going through something similar, drop me a message. Drop me a message on Twitter. You can book a consultation with me via the link in the description below. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.